The time for Battle Royale is over. Simply put, I think players have outgrown the genre. So many complaints across the top titles make you think that this is the most logical conclusion: Apex Legends, Fortnite, and Warzone. So I want to take a dive and see why and where this is coming from. My name is Flame078, the normal gamer, breaking down gaming from the average perspective. So are Battle Royales truly dead? When we consider the big three of Battle Royales today, Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex Legends, most of these games functionally are pretty similar. I mean, the Battle Royale genre, since its hype heyday, all have the same design: drop in, loot, survive. PUBG is still holding out strong, which is actually pretty surprising. I got my hands on it the other day. And there are a couple of other ones that are hanging around from the 2017 era. But overall, these are the big three. These are the top three. These are the Battle Royales most people are playing. In my last video, I discussed my issues with pubs in Apex Legends and focused on three key issues that the Apex community is super vocal and intense about: the pub pacing, rage quitting, and this idea of downtime. But what's funny is that all these issues can be applied to the top three of Battle Royales. But Apex is the strongest and loudest community. Why is that? The pacing in pubs. What do you hear the Apex community bitching about all the time? If you don't land hot, you're in a walking simulator. If you survive your hot drop, then you're in a walking simulator because you have to find the people who didn't land hot. So overall, the pacing gets ruined because in the first 5 minutes, 2 minutes of a match, the match is pretty much dead. Rage quitting. How many times have you complained about that your randoms just quit on you after they instantly die for doing something stupid? And the most concrete, logical thing that you can back that into is the fact that the respawn system is clunky and people rather quit to restart the loop than to stay. And downtime. This idea that after you loot, there's this quiet period before you get into action, which happens in any Battle Royale. People hate that, especially in Apex. They hate sitting still for 2 seconds or walking to their next POI for that next fight. They're just like, it's so like cringy to them to sit still for 2 seconds, and it's so intense. And this actually even applies to ranked too. Everything I've just discussed is not an Apex issue. You can apply this to all three Battle Royales. But why is Apex the most intense and vocal? Like I said, I'm a part of all these other communities, so I know what everyone's complaining about. But on Twitter and on TikTok, all you see is Apex sucks, Apex this, Apex that. I mean, again, they're not exclusive to Apex. Why is it that when Apex introduces a Call of Duty resurgence mode, people are like, yes, this is how the Battle Royale experience should be, when the other Battle Royales play exactly the same? And this kind of issue and comparison that I'm talking about, I kind of want to remove Warzone simply due to the fact that Warzone has a better respawn system. The gulag system, the way you can easily bring people back. Out of the big three, I've noticed Warzone has the least amount of people rage quitting when they die. And I think that is due in part because of their respawn system. So the only logical conclusion that I can come up with, which why the Apex community is so hell-bent on these complaints, it's because Apex is the only Battle Royale sole-focused game anymore. Which means to tell me that people just don't want Battle Royale only experience. They want variety. Why is that? Why am I saying that? Fortnite, I mean, do I have to say about Fortnite? Like, look at the plethora of experiences that you can get in Fortnite that is not Battle Royale. Like, again, I still see the same complaints in Fortnite, but heck, maybe they are less vocal because they can jump into Lego. They can jump into rocket racing, you know? Like, they have options. Fortnite also changes their game regularly, keeping things fresh. And yes, they have issues, but people are interested. Warzone has Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a staple of the first-person shooter genre. It keeps people invested. Yes, to me, the game is still ass, but Warzone players have other modes to jump into. Mixtape for Apex doesn't seem to be doing enough to hold these players down. So that's why you see all these complaints about pubs. And I mean, sure, Apex can implement some things from 3 strikes, like the faster res, or maybe getting more health when you res, or maybe changing the respawn system to like relaunch like they did after a squad dies. But that is completely silly to me. All other Battle Royales work the same way. Death is punishing. It's supposed to be punishing in a Battle Royale. If you wanted that quick fix, the ability to just stay in a constant fight, why then are you playing Battle Royale? You all sound super stupid about that, complaining about such issues. But then again, there is a way to kind of make a middle ground Because you see Warzone. Warzone has an amazing respawn system where it's punishing enough, I guess, to die, but it's also easy enough to come back. So I'm not saying that it has to work one way or the other. So again, because Apex is the one game that truly only has a battle royale experience at its core, and the intensity of these complaints come from Apex, while the other two don't have the same frequency, my only conclusion is you guys don't want battle royale only experiences. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down below. My name is Flame078. Until next time, adios.